The starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We take a look at the Hawks. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
And I think for the Hawks, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
And the good thing is that once again, there's some excitement around this team. Their fans are starting to get back on board after watching such a tough season last year.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Booker, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Well, Smitty, the future for these two teams, terrific. A lot of young talent on display.
Yes, it is, and you got to be happy if you're the fan base. You can grow with these guys, and you can see them grow, and they are going to win a lot of games in the future.
Now, here is Young. Shoots. That's good on the jump shot. Young's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Hawks.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Batmac back at it again with the Atlanta Hawks My League series. And there you go with the first basket there, going for our squad. Going for the Suns. And we're going to get Trae Young passing it out to Clint Capella, who dunks it right there. There you go, Clint Capella, who we've really been, getting him better the last couple games. We've been getting better with him, finding out how to utilize him to his best of abilities, like right there. Get a nice little basket in transition. We all know that he's really just good when it comes to, he's kind of like a DeAndre Jordan. He really just gets all of his dunks and layups. So we're gonna help him progress into being an absolute monster. That's the goal. That's Kelly Oubre is somebody who can't leave open, and he just hits a 3 right there. Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker playing against his former team, so they know how to play against him. As they go, great defense there, but we couldn't get the board, and DeAndre Ayton gets the putback. So now here we go, down by 1, 9-8, but Trae Young, green bean, iron machine. Trae Young with the deep 3. And then Devin Booker going against his old squad and hitting the green light, hitting that 3. Now John Collins, who, looking at the contract extensions, says that he won't re-sign and he plans to hit free agency. So I actually might look to trade John Collins, sadly. I do not want to do it, but it says that he won't re-sign, and I don't know if we're going to have the cap to necessarily try to sign him, because we're going to have to try to sign Trae Young pretty soon as well. So I don't really fully know yet. I'm hoping that I can keep John Collins, but don't necessarily want to lose him without getting any compensation. That's Trae Young. There you go, using his playmaking ability, hits John Collins, who actually misses it. And Trae Young couldn't hit the layup there, but he gets the help to get the turnover. Now Devin Booker Trying to set up the offense yet again. Miritich there, and Devin Booker making it look easy. Now they can make that a 5-point lead. Got DeAndre Ayton showing that he is a little bit more limber than he was last season. You know, taking people off the dribble, getting to the rack. You know, I kind of like to see that. I like to see these young guys progress. And now Trae Young showing his ability, and the guy's an absolute beast. And Kevin Huerter, he's an absolute beast as well, as he smacks it right there for 2. And we're starting off 50% shooting, man. Let's go. Anthony Edwards, he's going to pass it out there. Get swatted by Thon Maker. And Miritich and Cam Reddish with the dunk there. And that's what I like to see. So Thon Maker's been balling out lately for us, and I like it. And Bridges wide open for a 3. That's crazy. Gotta figure out how we can do better right there. So Kevin Huerter with the 3. So yeah, you're balling, man. We're getting a lot of 3s today. But our defense is not playing up to the level that I want them to. As they get a nice little shot there. Even people open too much there, as Bridges gets a nice little shot off, but they get the rebound. That's not good, man. That's not good. Can't let these second chance points, man. Second chance points, but guess you kill. They're getting in the paint too easy right now. They get a nice little basket there for Edwards. Now here they go in transition, and Johnson looking to get a bucket there, and he gets it. So Phoenix Suns got the lead, up 38-35 here in the second quarter. We're going to try to get it to Thon Maker. He's going to get a nice little hook shot there, make it a 1-point game. Phoenix Suns are on a 12-2 run currently, so they're feeling it right now. We got to try to slow this down. Trying to get our offense going. But that kind of defense is not going to help. It's Anthony Edwards. 13 points in 16 minutes of play for him. And now Nerlens Noel, who's been having a good game against Thon Maker right now. Gets buckets there. 42-37. But now we get some points in transition. Kevin Huerter. 9 points on the day for him. We're going to get him to the rack right there. 11 points on the day for Kevin Huerter. 42-41 lead for the Phoenix Suns, but John Collins with the dunk there and getting 4 points on the day. Down by 1 to Phoenix. Okay, they're trying to look for something and get into the rack. And Kelly Oubre is somebody you cannot leave open. He gets a nice bucket there. Now Devin Booker passes it to Trae Young, who can't make the 3, but Capella gets the board and extending his range a little bit. Okay, there you go. But they're still getting some points in transition. Kelly Oubre. So now Devin Booker looking for the pick and roll. Trae Young bails out on a shot. Devin Booker sets his feet, sees that he has some space, and hits the 3. And it's a tie game in the second quarter. Now 52-50. Trae Young. Let's go. Man, he gets any space, and it's a wrap. Now Devin Booker. He's looking to get some points. Oh, that's too easy, baby. The pick and roll of Devin Booker or Trae Young as the ball handlers, man, is beautiful. I'd love to see it. But now, boom. Shot for the Phoenix Suns there. And okay. Phoenix Suns, man. Anthony Edwards having a good game. 15 points on the day here in the third quarter. And then Trae Young looking to get the play to Clint Capella, who's going to get the and one. Okay, Capella. There you go, dunking it on the defense right there. That's what I like to see. Now Clint Capella helping the ball push the tempo. And Devin Booker gets the nice layup. RT definitely predicated on the fast break, even though that means getting a fast break 3. And they're starting to pull away from the Phoenix Suns a little bit. Got an 8-point lead as Trae. Oh no. The disrespect! Trae Young, baby! Making the guys fall, man. Let's go. Making defenders fall left and right. And then Thon Maker with the... Oh no, Clint Capella with the beautiful block. My bad. Oh, Clint Capella with the beautiful block, man. He's feeling this defense today. That's a great defensive play yet again right there. But he turns it over. And Devin Booker smacks it out of the court of play. I don't want to say field because it's not field. Devin Booker swats the hell DeAndre Ayton's layup right there and smacks it into the stands. Let's go. Smacks it into the bench. And then Thon, oh damn. Well, Nerlens Noel did the same thing to Thon Maker in the next possession. So now we got a 74-63 lead as Kevin Huerter looking for some buckets right there. Showing that he's got a nice little steady hand and he can make it on anybody as well. Now Sean Livingston passes it Thon Maker, who uses his length and gets the shot off, and there you go. And then Thon Maker, let's go. There you go, Thon Maker. Everybody would have thought he was a bust before this, and now look at him. He's killing it for us. He's killing it for the Atlanta Hawks. His length. If we get him stronger, man, he's gonna... We'll be able to move on from Capella. But that's not anywhere close to that. It's Kevin Huerter feeling it. And now we got a big lead versus the Suns, up 90-75. Kevin Huerter in transition. We're almost hitting that 20-point mark where we're going to start simming it. So there you go. Kevin Huerter. Balling right there. There you go. Cam Reddish. Feeling it. Hitting a 3. And then we end up simcasting it. Just making sure we still get that victory. And there you go.
From deep, traps in the tray.
And it's just competing. And, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
So there you go. A great victory for the Atlanta Hawks. Taking a look at the stats. Anthony Edwards with 23 points, 23, 2 and 4. New Orleans Noel, 16 and 13. That's a very solid game for him. But the story of the game for the Suns is their rookie Anthony Edwards, who technically is replacing Devin Booker. Had a very solid game. 8 and 13 and 14. Shot 6 for 14. Not the best, so wasn't a very good game for him. The stats could, it's a solid game, but nothing spectacular, especially considering what happened against him. Devin Booker with 26, 4 and 5. Trae Young with 20 points. He had 4 threes. Devin Booker had 4 threes as well, but he only shot 4 for 13, so it's not ideal. Kevin Huerter with 18 points off of the bench. Clint Capella with yet again another double-double. So that's really nice to see. 16 and 14 for Clint Capella, along with 5 blocks. John Collins with 12 and 7. Not really doing too hot off of being the third option for our team. So, just like I said, man, we're going to have to look potentially later to see what we can do. So 3-pointers, we did hit 12 of 30. They hit 5 of 23. If that's going to happen, we're always going to get the victories in games like that. So that's what I like to see. And now we will sim. Next game will be against the Los Angeles Lakers, my favorite team. And I'll actually play against the Warriors and the Lakers. So I'll play against the Lakers and the Warriors. So the next 2 videos will be against both teams because we cannot skip any games versus the Splash Brothers since we're trying to recreate them ourselves with the Atlanta Hawks. So I'm excited to see what we can do with that. Right now in the power rankings, we're sitting at 3rd, which is nice to see, clearly. I would take that any day. I love it. Steph Curry still leading the league in scoring. We're averaging 35 points a game. James Harden at 5th. Giannis at 6th. LeBron at 7th. Trae Young, the 8th leading scorer in the league. And there you go. Now taking a look. LaMelo Ball is the 2nd leading scorer for rookies. James Wiseman 3rd. Anthony Edwards 6th. Cole Anthony 7th. Nico Mannion 8th. Okay, I was not expecting that. Taking a look at the Los Angeles Lakers, who will be playing next. Avery Bradley is their starting point guard. Bogdanovich is their starting shooting guard. So moving off from old man Danny Green, and they signed Bogdanovich in the offseason, which is very interesting and very smart of the Lakers to sign. That's a perfect player for a little guy for LeBron. That definitely fits LeBron's system. So I'm excited to play them next video. If anything, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next game.